everybody, just want to do a little quick video upon something that's very important in my life. Everybody knows by now that I am called Preacher Digger, and that's the reason, because I'm a full-time pastor and I love to dig. And I use both my hobby as well as my ministry to benefit other people. And so one thing that I really love to do is throughout the year, all this clad money that I find throughout the year, I just put into a treasure chest, and all the finds that I find, I put it in my local metal detecting club competition. We call it the finds of the month, and I end up winning a lot of silver dollars, silver quarters, silver halves, silver dimes, and so forth and so on. And one thing that I do is that I love to give back. So here is my little treasure chest. I just keep it in my cabinet, and every time I go out, I keep putting money back into it. And so inside the treasure chest is my silver. And so here is, throughout the year in my local metal detecting club, I win a lot of silver. And this is not from competition hunts. This is just from what I can win just on the finds of the month. Now, I think I won that just speaking at a club, or someone gave that to me for speaking at a club. Anyway, I'm going to count this up in just a second. We're going to see how much that is. I'm going to cash that in back to one of my clubs that I'm a member of, and I just sell it back to them at spot price. So it gives the club a chance to get a lot of silver at spot price, and plus it gives me a chance to take the money and give it back to what I like to do. Now, this money right here, all this money would be cashed in, and it will be given back to an orphanage that we support in my church that goes to Mexico. And I've gone down there and I've served in this mission to see these less fortunate children. And so I'm happy to be able to give back to the less fortunate here. So I know this money is going to go down to some children that really, really need it. And so I encourage you, if you never go on a mission trip, do so. Now, this money here is all the money that I have dug through the lakes. Some of it's on land, but most of it's through the lakes. And so I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it on the table too, give you an idea of how much it is, and then we're going to take that. And then we have another mission trip that I go to, and it's the one that we support through our church, and it's another South Texas mission that also has an orphanage down in Mexico. And so all this money, I'm going to take it in, we're going to count it up, we're going to see how much that is. So let's lay it out and let's see how much it is now. Wow, that's more than I normally have. I bet that's probably going to end up being, oh my guess, I bet that's going to be $200 or more. All right, here's my silver. I had 2 silver rounds, 2 Morgan dollars, a Barber quarter, and a Buffalo nickel. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Walking Liberty halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 Franklin halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quarters. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 dimes. And then we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 silver nickels or war nickels. And so there it is, my friends. Detecting for missions is what I'm going to call this video, I think, or detecting on mission. And that's not the only one I do. I do one more. At the Texas Treasure Show every year, I also set up a booth, the Preacher Digger booth, and I have people from different clubs and different metal detecting businesses donate detectors and silver. And I raffle that off, and I raise that money, and then I'll go to the mission trip that I really enjoy going to every year, and that's going to Latvia and to Eastern Europe. And I go over there, and we work with the children, and we teach them about the gospel, and we help families and do different things over there as well. And so this is how you truly treasure hunt. This is where the value truly is, not in this what's on the table, but what you can lay up in heaven that you can send forward. And just like the Bible teaches, it's more blessed to give than to receive. So I encourage everybody, have a mission other than your own. Don't just build up your treasure room here on earth. Try to build up your treasure room up in heaven, and take the things that you win, and take the things that you dig and you find, and invest it back into another life. And it's rewarding. It makes you feel good about yourself, and plus, it blesses someone else. So that is the Preacher Digger Challenge for you. We're going to count this up, take it to the bank, and we'll see how much this is going to be, and I'll let you know. So I've taken all the money off the table, and I put it in this one money bag. And I want to go over here and I want to put it on the scale. Would anybody like to take a guess at how much this bag is going to weigh? I haven't weighed it myself. You're seeing it for the first time when I do it. We're going to do it together. So put in the comments how much you think this bag weighs. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this on there. It looks like it's going to be 17 pounds. I just looked up the silver spot price, and it's $14.29 per ounce. So let's see how much it's going to be here, how much silver I got. Well, here goes 90% silver. Let's see what we got here. So we have 18.42 ounces of 90% silver. And of course on my silver round, that should be 2.20 ounces. And then we have some silver nickels. And that's going to be 1.86 and 35% silver. Well, I'm at the bank. I've got my money bag. I'm going to go in and see how much this 17 pounds of coins will be. Take a guess, write in the comments, tell me what you think it is. Okay, I cashed it in, and it ended up being 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $4, and 25, 35, 45, 46 cents. $193.46. It pays to dig those pennies, dig that change. Anyway, I'm going to present this later on to the mission. I'm here tonight in my church with some of my church members. This is Barry Gabriel and his wife Shelley, and they are very involved in missions in our church. And they have a mission called Obadiah Missions, and they do down in South Texas. They do a mission. They cross the border and help out an orphanage over there, the least fortunate there in our state, and also in the other in Mexico. And God laid on my heart a while back. And so all the money that I find throughout the year, I wanted to cash it in, and I wanted to give it to this Obadiah mission. And so today I cashed in all the change, and it's $194 to present it to your mission to help out any way that y'all want to. So one thing I wanted to do is, and my metal detecting was to give back. And I find a lot of good stuff throughout the year, and so I put that on my board at my local club, and they vote on it, and I win silver dollars, silver halves. Well, I cashed all that silver in up to this point because I know that y'all have a trip coming up about a little over a month from now. And I cashed all that in, and it came up to being $250. And so I wanted to present this to you as just my gift to your ministry, to the orphanage, however you want to use that. Just to kind of give back and lay up real treasures up in heaven.
Thank you so much.
I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to give that to you.
Well, it'll go to a great cause for sure. This will go towards Christmas.